Welcome back to tonight's Sad Reality, where I'll be playing a one-player game. A one-player game? A two-player game is one player. Fireboy and Water Girl. If you can't tell, I'm running out of ideas for these nightly videos, but I thought this would be a funny one to do. Also, I used to be kind of good at doing this as like all by myself back in middle school, and now I just suck at everything. So that's always fun. Although hopefully maybe that little bit of skill will come back over time, maybe. Oh. Also didn't have a laptop, so I don't have like the half keys. I don't know if anyone else has like those arrow keys where the top and bottom one are split into like, it looks like it would be one key, but it's actually like half a key for whatever reason. Oh, wow, I'm really bad at this. I don't like the time limits and everything for this too, so that's pretty peak. Yeah, so what am I going to talk about tonight? These videos are so low quality. Honestly, just this idea of like asking for help in general, and like why we do the things that we do. So, for starters, I'm gonna take him all the way to the right and focus on her. I was like, I can do both these at the same time, but it's gonna be as disastrous as that first level. That's why you're supposed to have two players to do this. But yeah, so obviously you've probably noticed some of the videos recently. I kept doing the thing with the wrong hand. You're playing Add to Skip. What a throwback. Some more cool math games as well, so that should hopefully be a bit of a throwback and a half. If anyone remembers doing that back in middle school, high school, and for me it was, I think, more of a middle school thing. I honestly can't remember those, it's been so long. Look at that. Kinda synchronized, not fully synchronized. Oh. So peak. So you've probably noticed in some of my past videos I've been like, hey, asking for help, and like, hey, what kind of pisses you off about life, you know? In fact, that was actually the question I asked my last friend that I was playing Dungeon Defenders with. Well, I didn't expect him to talk about someone else. With that, I was like, oh boy, this can go the wrong direction very, very, very fast. I was really much hoping it didn't go that direction. But, I think it kind of worked out, you know? It turned into, like, a thing with responsibilities and how we have to really think about what we're doing and the amount of time we have, and kind of just like a delegation of those things in life, you know? I mean, whether it's a Minecraft server or anything else. So I was happy with how that went. And it very much could have been worse. I thought it was going to be like, the one thing that pisses you off is just someone else, and I'm like, maybe that's valid, you know, talking about politicians or something, like whatever they got going on in the UK nowadays. A little wild. This is the symmetrical one. So opposite hands, can I do this? I'm trying to do too much at once, that's how this always goes. Oh no, I screwed it, didn't I? Also love how janky these games are as well. It's like I'm hitting WASD, sometimes it's just like not responding to it, the physics, and I'm just gonna call it a skill issue. Oh, that's not what we're trying to do. Retry. I'm actually playing on the Cool Math Versions game as well, so smash like for that, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, in life, I think it's kind of important to realize your limits, and like, it's not always a bad thing to ask for help, it's just a good time, or a good thing to know when it's right to, I wasn't paying attention, because I had my mouse on the screen. I was like, I need to get that off the screen, so I don't know if it's recording that or not. So again, lowest quality content here on YouTube. In fact, I literally challenge you to find any channel with lower, actually no, I say that, and I know it's going to actually exist. I mean, you know, the state of YouTube nowadays. But it's good to know what your limits are, and then when to ask for help. Those being, in my opinion, two kind of important things. The idea just being, quite simply, you can't do everything on your own. It'd be nice if we could. There we go. Jank. I love physics jank. I love old games. I love hitboxes that make 0 sense. This is why, back in my day, I'm like cringing at myself as I'm doing this. Oh, and an actual puzzle level, finally. Anyways. Get this. I need her to hit the button to get over there. So as far as all the strengths and weaknesses go and all that, and just like general, here's my opinion on how people should ask for help. Like, nobody's going to be able to do anything perfectly, and that's why I think different skills are important, right? Oh, that's... I need to hit a button for that. Who would have thought? Or a button, a stupid lever up there, I forgot to flip, so I was too focused on everything else, like talking, and I shouldn't play puzzle games while I'm doing this. It's just an awful idea. But it's funny. It's fun. But yeah, like, sometimes I just run out of things to talk about, you know? And not every day of mine is that interesting. I wish they were, but sadly they are not. I am not that cool. Although, some days I can certainly put on a face and pretend like it is. Welcome to retail. I guess that really is tonight's sad reality, I suppose, not being as good as it is. But so, like, when I was doing interviews the other day for the store that I work at, like, I helped interview someone. I think what my boss wanted was someone like me who can do the exact same thing that I can do to the level that I can do it, because I have metrics that are high. But at the end of the day, we're different people, you know? And I feel like that's kind of important, right? Like, being different people. I think she'll contribute something entirely different than what I do. But I don't actually know that, you know, and that's kind of the risk with hiring people. And there's also an implicit risk with having a 21-year-old interview someone, which to me, like, that was the most insane part. Also, now I have to, like, actually be ambidextrous for a minute. In a second here. I love physics. And they can both hop off at the top here, just gotta be very careful. I'll get back to my story in a second after I finish sneezing. In the middle of this level. In the middle of a timing section. Whew. Oh, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. There we go. Whew. Okay. That was way more complicated than it needed to be. I don't know why it was. Yeah, I'm saying there's no shine ever getting the time objectives because I'm not true people. And honestly, mad respect to the people that are actually competent enough to do this at the same time, because clearly I'm not. I might have been that man once, but I am no longer anymore. Now I have allergies and sit here depressed and alone most nights. Although, today actually wasn't, like, that bad. I actually had another day off from work, so I don't have anything too crazy to talk about. And honestly, I think I'm happy to do videos by myself as well sometimes, too, on the whole topic of asking for help here. Two-player games and whatnot. Oh my gosh, I'm so... Oh! You really get to see the inner I suck at 2D platformers come into play here. It's always funny, I take channels where their entire joke is like them pretending to be good at 2D platformers and their chat being like, you suck at 2D platformers. I'm just like, I suck, yeah. Welcome to life, I guess. Like Technoblade's like, we never die. Not even close, and I'm like, I'm gonna lose every time, just wait. I'll find a way to make it happen. Self-deprecation for the win. Yeah, I kinda like doing videos on myself sometimes too. Because I get to talk about things and just general stuff. Like today, puzzle. I have to figure stuff out. What if I don't do this level? Ooh. Consider the following. Simply don't. And wrong arrow keys. Yeah, so today wasn't anything too special. It was a lot of just like basic upkeep stuff that I do. Like, hey, you gotta go to the dentist and like make that happen, I guess. Okay, so that's this. I need to go grab that block. And part of this game too, there actually is some waiting sections, which is a little nice, because... There's this section... Okay, I understand now, so I need this down there to keep that held. Am I forgetting anything? I need to push this block off, okay. I went to the dentist today, and it was really funny. I love people with personality, people that are smart, and also, like, I know what they're doing, they're efficient, but also have a sense of humor, you know? That's always a plus, at least in my books. And, she was kind of joking. She was like, yeah, so you know, like, all the plaque on your teeth? Nobody's afraid of the word plaque. But think of it like the bacteria eat food that's, like, on your teeth, specifically sugar, and then, like, poop out acid. So think of it like poop on your teeth. And I'm like, well, I'm probably not going to forget that. And if I'm not going to, well, you have to suffer through it with me as well. So, welcome to the internet, baby. But it's funny, I was just like, you know what? She had a lot of really good ideas. Like, one of them, too, was like, if you floss before brushing your teeth, I know it sounds weird, but it's forming a good behaviorism, or habit, or something. Because, it's just remembering something to do, like, by changing the order at which you do them, so that it's, like, more ingrained as a habit. And I'm like, you know what? Hey, that's actually not a bad idea. Although I never floss, and I probably still won't, but don't tell them I said that. I'm just a little on the lazy side, honestly. I'm pretty sure everyone brushes twice a day. I don't know if anyone actually, like, flosses or actually cares. But maybe I'm weird. Everyone else is normal. Reality is subjective. Remember that. Something. I was supposed to say, I'm gonna check here at the end. Just wait for it to happen. Almost happened there. Oof. Just like ram my head into this hard enough it'll work. It'd be kind of funny. All the stone sliding sound effect too. Yeah, that went well to the dentist. I also realized I have like a quarter of gas in my tank remaining, and fun fact, despite being 21 and having driven around and like driving my own car into work and stuff, I've never actually filled up my car with gas. It has always been my parents, because they take it out at whatever time, and I'm like, that's kind of funny, kind of convenient for me as well, because that means I don't have to pay for it. Although I guess my card and all that's tied to their stuff, so it's not like I'd have to be paying for it either way. Anyways, that's something I'll have to like learn and figure out. But the whole dentist thing went well. As always, as per usual, Waze is usually really good at getting me there, getting me places I need to be. And then the one issue that it comes up with is trying to find a parking lot, or like putting you on the right side of the building. Because like I went to a rock climbing gym not too long ago, and it would just put me on like the wrong side of the building, and I'm like, why? Why? Of all the things, why this? I mean, worst case scenario, it's just like 2 minutes of walking around. Although sometimes it's like, actually you have to do like a whole 360 around a building. Which, you know, fun times. Big fan of Waze though. They put a Bad Guys 2 voice on there. It's literally just furry stuff, and I'm like, to me this is funny. This is like, maybe not my kind of autism, but it's funny to me for some unknown reason. This go here. Switch sides. I love also the delay in the input here. I feel like that's another thing too. Like I'll stop hitting the arrow key and it'll still like keep doing that. I don't know if it's computer lag or if it's just old game jank. I'm gonna guess maybe a combination of both. Other for once my fans aren't like losing their minds. Usually when I record, since all these videos have been recorded on a laptop, my fans just go nuts. So I don't really feel like doing this level. And we're copping out of levels. It's always fun. I didn't think I was going to keep tonight's episode too terribly long. I just thought it'd be cool to talk about that. And also, if you ever do end up watching these videos, or even, hey, if you watch these and you're like, I want to talk about whatever that pisses me off, my one rule I'm probably going to create for the future is try to keep it not about someone else. It's not supposed to be like drama related, and I think last night was pretty respectful. Death. The fog is coming. This is a general statement. I was like, I was a little worried about that, but it could have been worse, and it wasn't. I'm glad it wasn't. Yeah, today was good. Work's gonna be hopefully good tomorrow. Getting stuff done. Making life happen. And, yeah. Thanks for watching tonight's Sad Reality. I will see you tomorrow night. Actually, I don't have anything planned for that yet, so I'll have to figure that out. Maybe I'll have someone else on. playing a lot of TF2 as well recently, but I can't raise that game, so I've already done that. Gotta find something unique every night, so maybe drop someone down below if you know any good free games. I don't know if I've done chess yet. I feel like I did do chess already. But, yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you around. Have a good one, y'all.